Hello everyone, in this video let us try and understand how we should be able to design a finite state machine. That is, what are the basic notations or how we should be able to design a finite state machines, how to represent a finite state machines. So if you have not watched my previous video, I recommend you to watch my previous videos to understand what are finite state machines, what are the different kinds of tuples that is there. Okay, so let's start. Basically, finite state machines is a 5 tuples. It is having the 5 attributes. It will be having the initial state, final state, total number of state, transitions, and inputs. So these are the different 5 tuples the finite state machines is having. And normally a finite state machines would look like this. Now it starts with the initial state, and the initial state is started like this. Q0 is the initial state. The arrow is pointing to the very first state. So this is how the states are represented in the finite state machines. Okay, so this is Q0 is the initial state. Similar fashion, in order to write a final state, what we will do is that we will have a double circle. So this is called as a final state. Now this itself is a final state. In this case, if you have a double circle, it is called as a final state. Or else, in order to make it more precise, the initial states with a transition A or an input A, it is going to a state called QF. QF is having the double circle one. Here QF means the final state. Okay. Similar fashions, if at all we have to write a structures for A into B. Say suppose if I want to represent A into B, this is a regular expression. Say B means, for how will I write as Q0? It is a concatenation. With A it goes to Q1, and with Q1 B it goes to Q2. So this is how you will be able to represent a A into B. Similar fashions, if at all you want to represent A or B, something like this: A or B. Or you can also write like this: A or B. If you want to write a finite state machines for this one, means it will take either A or B. A or B means you can write like this: Q0, it goes to a final state with A to QF. QF is a final state, so A or B. Or else you can also write like this: Q0 A comma B. A comma B, it is QF. It is going to the final state. So this will accept either A or B. So this is how you should be able to write A into B, A or B. Similar fashions, we can also write a finite state machines for the basic, A star. How to write a finite state machine for A star means, this is the initial state. Initial state would be the final state. It can take any number of A's. Because A star means it will take empty strings also, and it can take single A, 2 A's, 3 A's, 4 A's, and it will be keep on going. So this is how you should be able to represent A star. Similar fashion, A plus means that it doesn't have the empty string. So how will I be able to write a finite state machines for this is, initial state goes to a final state with at least one A, and in the final state you can take any number of A's. Similar fashions, if at all you have to write it for A plus B the whole star. A plus B the whole star. A plus B the whole star means the initial state will be the final state. It can take any number of A comma B the whole star. This is represented as A plus B the whole star. Similar fashions, if at all you want to represent AB the whole star, it is like pattern would be AB. Empty string also, empty also, AB also, AB, AB should go to a final state. So how do we write this? Q0. Okay, A goes to a non-final state called Q2 or Q1. Let's take it as Q1. Okay, Q1, and it comes back to B to the final state. So initial state will be the final state. So every time it empty will be accepted, next A will go to the Q1, AB will come back to the Q0 state. So it will take a input like AB, AB, AB pattern. Okay, thank you so much.